Hey, Pete, it's a bucket
list.
Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of the Saxomillion channel. What are we doing today, Peter? Today, welcome back to another episode of Spot the Dot, where you're going to be looking on each of our faces, looking for a new dot. So I'll give you 10 seconds. Let me know in the comment section below if you can figure out what the new dot is. What are we actually doing in this episode, Peter?
Well, we'll be discussing things on our bucket list because you know what? Life is too short. So you just gotta do things. You either A, go with the flow, or B, write down things and try to fulfill those things. And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, we just wrote them. We didn't do any of them. All right, you go first, Pete.
Well, I want to have a daughter, okay? And that's
nice.
Yeah, because I want to be the dad who like sees his own daughter in like that wedding dress or something like that. Here's the great thing about life: you choose how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So you can either A, pick up the make a list and go through with it all, or you can easily switch and go with the flow. Just
switch daughters. You can't switch daughters.
I can't switch daughters. I'm switching my perspective in life.
Okay, all right, that's nice. You know what? I too want to have a family, but I'm not as picky with my children as Peter. Peter apparently is. If I can have 2+ kids, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6.
No.
Yo, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100.
Whoa.
100 kids.
Whoa. I'm gonna go with my chef side, okay? And you guys have seen our chef sides from our first video, you can assume the skill level we are in, but this is not. I saw a bird today.
What were you talking about, Pete? Let's kind of go back to what we were.
Well, I was talking about like my chef side, okay? And so one of the two things I really want to try is caviar and truffles. Now, I've already tasted, like those cheap truffle chocolates, like you find at Walmart.
Oh, dude, I've never had them.
I really want to try caviar just to see if I can really get into the territory of like really liking seafood.
Oh yeah.
I just want to try it out and see if I can get into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's your turn.
All right, my turn. Sweet. All right. Well, one thing on my list here is I would love to own a minivan. Okay.
Why a minivan? Because for your children of 10?
Yeah, for my 100 kids. I need a pretty big minivan.
You need a bus. Two bus. A double bus.
A double-decker bus.
A triple-decker bus.
A quadruple-decker bus for my massive amounts of children.
All from one wife, guys. Okay, this is just a really great thing about me. Or wait, I take that back. Okay, here's a really weird thing about me. I like doing things by myself, to show of like to see how I fare and just doing things in general by myself and seeing how I progress and how I love cooking with like Ethan for our first video, but I enjoy cooking by myself even more just to see how I'm like what I mess up on, because if you see your failures only on yourself, you get to see what you need to improve on and not. And what I really love to do is to build a house. I don't want to build a house by myself because the best thing I can do is make a shed. That kind of shed that you find at the log cabin that's used for the potty. But I just want to build a house just to see how it's like, to hammer in nails,
Well, you don't have to build a house to learn that.
Basically venture into a territory I haven't explored yet,
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's your
House
turn.
builder. All right. On the topic of building things, all right. One thing that I would really love to do is solve this Rubik's Cube. All right. I've never been able to solve a Rubik's Cube before, and you may be looking at it like, Jerry, the thing's already solved. No, it's not solved. It's not solved.
How did this happen? Jerry, since you just talked about doing Rubik's Cube, I'm going to solve a different kind of puzzle. And that's one, making a pizza from scratch. Now, I mean that by doing like the dough from scratch, the cheese from scratch,
nice.
Even possibly the pepperoni from scratch, you know,
wow, dang.
the tomatoes from scratch, you know, all those things from scratch. And that's mostly just to do with just how I love to do things. Yeah.
Like to cook and make a pizza.
Yeah. What else would you love to do?
People, you know what? I would freaking love to have a brand new hairstyle. You know, some kind of different hairdo on me. I mean, look, I've been rocking this pretty well.
You want a mohawk?
No. I've had this for my entire life.
I think your haircut looks good now because from speaking from me personally, I had the bowl haircut. You know,
I don't want a bowl haircut. I do not want a bowl haircut.
Like I had the bowl haircut, like straight on, like a rice bowl on me. You know, and I can only say a rice bowl because it looked like it. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't it just look like a regular bowl?
No, it looked like a rice bowl because rice bowls have that kind of shape that has like it kind of pumps up at the bottom, and that's what happened to me.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he is buzz cut.
yeah, that's what I need. No. I'd rather be bald.
Buzz cut is practically being bald.
Yeah, but you still have hair, and so you're still like, oh my gosh, look at all this, what it could be.
You know, what I was saying before, you know, this is our bucket list, and it's ours, so we need to make, so it's kind of do a little bit personal, you know, and what I really want to learn is Vietnamese, you know, my family's language, because I can say to you now that I've been having a problem with like talking to my mom, and because she speaks solely Vietnamese, and so sometimes whenever I talk to her, it's kind of hard to translate or even like understand her, and I would just love to learn full Vietnamese, you know. Yeah. So I can finally talk to my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, you know, from my dad's side.
Your aunts and your uncles.
Yeah, my aunts and my uncles.
Your cousins.
My cousins, some of my cousins. And, you know, even go to Vietnam and talk to them.
You know, I would love to go swimming.
You have a pool outside.
Halfway through this list, I started running out of ideas.
I would love to become a heart surgeon, you know. I talked about becoming a doctor, and what I really want to become is a heart surgeon, you know. Okay. So because I had heart surgery when I was only 2 months old, because I was born with a hole in my heart, and for some reason I had to get another heart surgery when I was around 12 years old or something like that. And that was because I had extra muscles growing out of my heart that was kind of constricting it and not allowing blood to go through my body a little bit more.
You know what, Peter? What I would love to do when I'm older, when I graduate college, I would love to become a teacher.
Really?
Yeah, I would actually really like to become a teacher.
Now, what department?
What department? Well, I don't know, Pete. That's a good question. Maybe the mathematicals educations, or what I really want to do is music, Peter.
Really?
Music. Oh. Be a band director.
Now, for the middle school or high school or elementary or college?
Well, I don't want elementary.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you that. And anything above that, I think I'll be okay with. All right. Woo! Bucket. All right, guys. Be sure in the comments below. Comment. What's on your bucket list? All right, we'd love to know what is on your bucket list, right, Peter?
Sorry, I'm traumatized by what you just did.
Let us know what's on your bucket list. And hey, if you've never thought about it before, you know, take the time now to think about it.
Guys, life is too short, so you gotta do what you want to do and make sure that you're happy with what you do.
Unless it's murdering people.
Yeah, that's not okay, okay? But just stick to the laws of the land and try to strive for that. And if it doesn't work out, hey, there's plenty of life to go around. So just go. So
unless you're dead.
So yeah, we're sorry if you are, but seriously, guys, we love you. We thank you so much for sticking around with us, and we hope to keep making videos and just entertaining you guys, because we love making videos and we love talking to you guys. So just make sure to comment below and subscribe to our channel to get more insight and see what we're doing, what we're not, and even suggest future videos suggestions. You know, guys. We'll see you. Peace.